In the spring of 1900, a group of Greek sponge divers was blown completely off course by a brutal storm. They took shelter near the tiny rocky island of Antikythera. When the storm cleared, one diver descended 150 feet into the pitch-black Mediterranean. He didn't find sponges. He surfaced shaking, gasping for air, claiming he had just found a seafloor littered with rotting corpses. What he actually saw were monumental bronze and marble statues, the wreckage of a massive Roman galley that sank over 2,000 years ago. But hidden among the treasures was a waterlogged lump of corroded bronze and wood. It looked like nothing more than an ugly rock. For 2 years, it sat in a museum basement, drying out, until it literally split open. Inside were dozens of precisely teeth-cut gears. Now, here is why mainstream science is still losing its mind over this. According to our history books, the technology required to build something like this wasn't invented until the 14th century. Yet, here it was, resting at the bottom of the ocean since 60 BC. Who built it? How? And more importantly, what happens to our timeline if everything we thought we knew about ancient human intelligence is completely wrong? For decades, scientists couldn't touch the artifact. It was too fragile. It was called the Antikythera Mechanism. It sat as an archaeological paradox, an object that simply shouldn't exist. It was like finding a fully functional smartphone inside a pharaoh's tomb. It wasn't until the 2000s, when a team of international researchers used cutting-edge 3D X-ray imaging, that the machine finally began to speak. What they found stunned the scientific community. Hidden beneath the corrosion were over 3,500 characters of microscopic text, essentially an ancient user manual etched into the bronze. As researchers mapped out the inner workings, they realized this wasn't a piece of jewelry, a weapon, or a toy. It was a computer, a highly sophisticated, hand-cranked analog computer built out of bronze. Imagine holding the entire universe in the palm of your hand. By turning a single crank on the side of the box, an ancient Greek user could track the movements of the sun, the moon, and the 5 planets known to them at the time: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. But it goes deeper. The machine didn't just tell the time, it predicted the future. It featured a 223-month eclipse prediction dial. If you wound the machine forward to a specific date, it would tell you not only that a lunar eclipse was coming, but the exact hour it would hit, what direction the shadow would cross, and even what color the moon would turn. It even had a dial dedicated solely to counting down the 4-year cycle of the ancient Olympic Games. To achieve this level of precision, the creators had to use mathematical ratios that historians believed humans hadn't figured out yet. The engineering required to cut those tiny triangular teeth into the gears without modern machinery is a feat that modern mechanical engineers still struggle to replicate today. And this brings us to the ultimate mystery, the one science, archaeology, and history cannot prove. Where is everything else? Technology like this does not just appear out of thin air. You don't just wake up one morning in 100 BC and build a mechanical computer. It requires centuries of trial and error, blueprints of shared knowledge, and highly specialized workshops. Yet, in the entire archaeological record of the ancient world, we have found 0 prototypes, no older versions, no simpler gear systems, nothing. Even more terrifying is what happened after. Shortly after this ship sank, the knowledge to build these machines vanished from the face of the earth. For the next 1,400 years, humanity completely forgot how to make complex gear trains. Think about that. If the secrets of the Antikythera mechanism hadn't been lost to history, If that technology had been mass-produced, the Industrial Revolution might have happened in 100 BC. We could have been landing on the moon by the year 1000 AD. Mainstream science can tell us what the Antikythera Mechanism did. They can tell us when it sank, but they cannot prove who built it, how they achieved such impossible manufacturing precision, or why this incredible leap in human technology was allowed to die out and disappear into the dark depths of the sea. It stands as a haunting reminder that history isn't always a straight line of progress. Sometimes we move backward, and sometimes the grandest achievements of human genius are lost to the waves. If you want to dive deeper into the mysteries that history tried to erase, hit that subscribe button and click the video on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next chapter of the past.